Hello everyone, my name is Girish and today I'm going to talk about my Capstone project, that's product recommendation system, which is developed based on Python and machine learning. Just to give an overview about my company which I used for the data collection and for executing the project. So the company is a local wholesaler um, which does mostly wholesale and retail business to the local businesses and sells the products like the packaging products and products which are required for the caterings and events. And he is the only wholesaler in the locality, and majority of the sales happen through calls and WhatsApp. So there needs to be a person who has to collect the data and document them and make sure it has been processed and send the products to the required to the customers who ordered them. So another thing is the customer base is mostly static, so it's not going to change a lot. And another one is about the products which they purchase. So the products which they purchase do not change a lot too. So mostly the businesses which are established in the area, so they're going to purchase the similar products from the customer most of the times. And also, unless and otherwise there is a new business that is starting up which is relative to the products which are being sold, only then the new customer gets into the business. Otherwise, it's about the same customers who purchases the products from this particular wholesaler. As we looked into the company, let's look at some of the issues which the company is facing right now. One being lack of online presence. So this keeps the associate busy. So there should be one person who knows the system, who knows about the products which are being sold at the wholesale, to take the orders and enter them into the system, which is Focus in this case, and then consolidate them for the processing. So it is very clear that there is a need of a website which is to be in place, which can bring some of the benefits to this case. So one being the visibility of products. The customer have a visibility of different products which are being sold in the wholesale, and it makes the customer place the orders from their desk instead of making a call to the store. Another one being it can optimize the wholesale business operations, and with little bit of an automation, the order processing and the tracking system can be pretty much streamlined. This makes, it makes instead of having the person who knows about the whole product which are being sold, it can be any person who can just sit there, who can just have a look at or just monitor them. Monitor the whole entire process on a on an intervals. So they don't need to be in place at the entire point of time. Another issue which is not being looked at is the lack of focus towards ease of ordering to customer and increasing the sales among existing customers. So even though there is a website, then it is better to have some kind of easy way for the customer to place the orders by looking at the items which are really in need of, and play and at the same time uh, also try to bring more sales to the business, because the customer base is not going to change a lot, as well as the customers which are the products which are purchased by the customers are also not going to change a lot. So there should be some way to be looked at to place the to bring more sales to the business. And so one idea for that is definitely being looked at the recommendation of products. So which is what worked in this Capstone project here. So through this, what we are trying to achieve is one, personalizing the list of items based on their purchase. So showing them the list of purchases, what they are really purchasing a lot, and based on that, we can make the customer place the orders very easily, straightforward. Get into the website, click the item which they are purchasing a lot, which is shown on the web page, and then just go ahead and close the complete the ordering. Another one being showing the products which other customers also being purchasing of a similar kind of a business. So this gives a perspective to the customer about what they are, what are the other items which can be used in their business, and try them. So this brings more sales to the business. Another one is the products which are similar to that being searched. So identifying, showing the products which are similar to or purchased by the similar type of customers. So that way also we can bring more sales to the business. Out of these, we identified recommendations as recommendation of products as a capstone project that is worked on here. And some of the benefits by looking at here for through this product recommendation system is one, quickly find the products a customer need and place the order. I mean, quickly get into the system, get onto the website, identify the item what they are really purchasing a lot, and then make the order, place the order, and then just come out of it rather than making a call to the store physically and then spending time on placing the order. Another few things are recommending products a customer never purchased. So based on, by looking at what other customers of a similar business the customer A is doing, identifying the products what they are purchasing, and then showing them as the recommendations to the customer A is also going to give more satisfaction to the customer, as well as get more sales towards towards the towards the store. So these ways provide get I mean make the customer happy and then bring more sales to the business at the same time. And some of the skills which are used for this is one being, this project is developed in a agile software development model. So using, it's built on by functionality. It depends on, I mean, it built by functionality, and it has been exposed to the website one after the other functionality, rather instead of going everything at a big bang. And the programming language that is used for this is Python, and some of the machine learning techniques have been used in identifying the right product and recommending a right product based on what other customers are purchasing. And used Flask as the web development framework for Python, which integrates with the HTML and to publish what has been I mean built as identifiers as the recommended products and all that. So that to display that information, Flask has been used as web development framework. And Excel is used for the data set for the due to the time that's available. So went with the Excel data. So downloaded the data from Focus onto Excel and used that as the source for a Python program. And as I said, HTML and CSS are being used to build the website and then do some styling. And the Jupyter Notebook is used for Python programming. GitHub as a code repository to host all the program that is developed, and Heroku as a cloud platform for deployment. So now getting on to the code walkthrough and the demonstration. So we would be getting onto the website to see how the programs are looking like, where it is available, and then the demonstration of the website. Yeah, so as we can look into here, the program has been all the programs which are developed for this case have been uploaded here. The program 1 through 5, and each of these are split based on the functionality which has been developed. So firstly, the data cleaning, and then to identify the most popular and top selling items, we have the product ranking here. And then customer specific, most frequently and the top selling items we have as another program to identify the customer specific product ranking. And this is the recommendation for the customer about the products which other customers are purchasing which the customer in view is never purchased. And there's another program. The last one is about the similar products which are recommended based on the product which is being viewed, what other customers are also purchasing. And the data for this one is the 3 years of data, 2017 April through 2019 October. So that's the data that is being used in performing this analysis and providing the recommendations. And when these programs are built, these programs develops the models and creates the pickle files, which are here, which are used in the Flask program. So when we look into this program here, we can find out the Flask program where we import the pickle files and then try to and basically perform based on the actions which are being performed on the main screen. We have separate different functions which are developed, and then different separate functions to build the tables which are to be displayed onto the website. And accordingly, this is the table structure based on the input coming from other functions. This creates the tables and then write into the specific folders so that it can be viewed on the website. So once this program, so once I mean, the programming has been complete, these is being uploaded onto Heroku and then deployed here. Um, and after this, we have a website that is coming out of it. So when we have this website here, so here on the main page, we have most popular products and top selling products. It's of the overall transactions. It's not anything specific to the customer. It's about the whole whole customers who are purchasing the products in the through the wholesale business. And never mind about the names here. These are pretty much specific to the internal activities of the store. So which is something as given as a feedback which are to be changed so that any customer who logs onto the website can easily identify what is the type of product it is, and then whether it is relevant to what they're looking for or not. So this has to be changed. So as of now, this is the raw data that is being used, and that's why the data is looking like this. And so coming to the customer name here, so when we just click on the login straight away, it's gonna throw out an error message saying it's an invalid customer name because it is expecting a customer name to be available there, and provide the recommendations based on that. So okay, now let's have something here. Okay, let me type my name here. If I type my name, so I'm never being on their system and never performed any transaction. So in that case, it considers that I am a new customer and provide me this message here. And if there is a customer who is already there, who is already being purchased, then it's gonna process the data and then give out the results. It's gonna take a little bit of a time here, and these are the results which are shown here. So it's gonna show that what the products the customer has frequently purchased, and the products the most purchased is by the quantity what they purchased, and this is the number of orders which they're purchasing. And this is where the recommendations is coming into picture. It looking at these are the products which Balaji Plastics in this case never purchased. So these are the products which the other customers of a similar business performing similar to Balaji Plastics are purchased. So that's how these recommendations are here. And this is a regular one. So this is here to still show that okay, these are the top selling items of the company, most popular products of the company in the company, so that they'll still have a view of this when they log into the web page. And now coming to the product name here, when they click on view product, it's an invalid product name, so it's similar to the customer name. And if there is a product which is being typed here, let's just test, which is not there, which is not a valid product, so it's gonna say that enter a product name that does not exist. So it's never been on the system, so it's gonna throw out this message here. And if the product is available, let's say in this case apple water, so then it's going to show that okay, the product name and the price of it, and it's going to give a list of products which the customers who purchase this product, which is the apple water in this case, also purchase these. So these are the other products which are purchased by the customers who purchase apple water. So that's how these recommendations are listed here. And um, so that's with this one. So this is built just to show the results out of the programming. And the idea behind this is to have the program and the results which are shown, which are returned by the program, can be easily integrated with any kind of a website, a real website which can have product images, product descriptions, and all that. Providing this data, whatever is listed here, providing this data to the main website, it can access the database and then provide this information in the picture format, just similar to any other top websites which are being shown. So this is the way easily can be integrated. So that's the main idea behind having this project here. So this is about the product recommendation system here. So please, I'll be happy to, and this is going to be available on LinkedIn, and please let me know if you have any questions. I can definitely answer them. And I can very well take the inputs from you guys to enhance this. I'm also planning to enhance this functionality to have some kind of other kind of recommendations, and also optimize this towards having more right now I don't have the information about the product types, so that I cannot group the products, which so I'm looking at grouping the products so that I can give more relevant information and more useful recommendations on the website. That way, it's even more enhanced experience for any customer who logs into the website. So that's what I'm looking at as further. So please let me know if you have any ideas, so that I can definitely take it forward and then have them implemented here. Thank you. Thanks on one and all.